Hi Leo, and welcome to your October 2017 Tarot Love Forecast. I am going to draw 5 tarot cards for the love energies for Leo for the month of October. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this video into 3 categories: couples, singles, and then just on my mind. So the 5 tarot cards I draw will be the same for all 3 readings, but I will draw additional tarot cards for each category, okay? So I'm going to start with couples after I pull the 5 main cards for the readings. So let me just shuffle. Okay, Leo, let's see. Alright, so we have the Tower reversed, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Swords reversed, the Hierophant, and then the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so if you are single or just want more information about somebody who's on your mind, go ahead and click the timestamp for that. Otherwise, I will start with the couples. So I'm going to pull a Romance Angel card to get an overall energy for you guys, you coupled up Leos, for the month of October 2012. I have to say, those are kind of interesting cards there, Leo. Okay, let your friends help. So, right off the bat, if you're coupled up, there could be some unexpected things happening with the home or even with your job, like, because we have the Tower, but it's reversed. So this could have been unexpected changes at the end of September, which has created a lot of burdens in October, a lot of new expenses maybe, or just a, whatever happened here. And in a sense, you're feeling defeated, okay, with that reversed Five of Swords. You're feeling defeated somehow. And with the Hierophant there, it's almost as though, like, what's transpiring, you may be feeling angry with the universe, okay? And then with the Seven of Pentacles reversed, whatever you've been working on, you and your partner, it's like it went up in smoke, like overnight. Maybe something could have happened with your house. Maybe you guys could have been robbed. Maybe one of you lost your job. With let your friends help, it could be something with your friends. Oh, wow. And as I'm saying that and shuffling, we have the Three of Orbs that flew out, and that's like the Three of Swords. That's heartbreak. That's heartache. So if this isn't like directly affecting like you and your partner in your relationship, you guys could be dealing with some friends this month, or a friend that is really going through some hard times. Maybe they're getting divorced and they're getting totally screwed over in the process, okay? For others of you, maybe you could have even just broken up with like you and your spouse, you and your partner could have just broken up, or maybe in the month of October you're deciding to break up, all right? And your friends are going to be a big help to you guys, well, to you, because this is your reading. But with that reverse Seven of Pentacles, it's like something that you've been working on, you're abandoning, you're letting go of, you're giving up on, okay? And since this is couples, And we have the Tower here. It could be a house for sure. But it's just, I don't know. You're feeling defeated somehow, some way. Or the friends that you guys are helping out are really going through a lot. But it's like with that Hierophant there, is you don't feel like you can do anything about it. Like all of this is beyond your control. That's why I'm saying, like, maybe there could have been some sort of natural disaster to your house, like a fire or, you know, a flood or something like that. And now you have all these burdens. Or somebody could have robbed you guys. Or you guys are deciding to break up, and that's creating, you know, a lot of burdens. It's just something you've been working on isn't panning out. So here you're showing up as the Ace of Orbs, and there your partner is showing up as the Five of Flames. So if this is a situation where you don't want to be with your partner anymore, this is like you're the one that has come into that decision, okay? And they're feeling very conflicted about it, okay? Like whatever's going on here, it seems to be affecting your partner much more than it's affecting you, okay? And I just drew 2 more cards for your partner. So we have the Seeker of Crystals, which is would be the Queen of Pentacles in the Standard Tarot deck, so an earth sign energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, sorry. And then we have this Four of Orbs also attached to this Queen here, and this is all about recovery and rest. Like they've been through an ordeal. So again, it's a couple different things. Something really tragic could have happened to your house, inside to a family member, to something, and I feel as though the heartache or the trouble or any of that is falling more on your partner's shoulders, especially if you are a male Leo. And it could be now, because of all of this, there's these new burdens, but maybe if it's you and you've decided you don't want to be in the relationship anymore, it's really causing a lot of torment and turmoil inside for, you know, now the person that you're letting go of. It's just, there's some form of feeling of loss, okay? And just unexpected turn of events, unexpected burdens. There's a sense of feeling like defeated, but again, at the same time, it's like this all feels divine, okay? Like it feels out of your control, like out of your hands. And maybe you're just kind of following the intuitive steps within you, and that's why you choose to abandon this relationship altogether, okay? Because that Seven of Pentacles, that's something you've really invested in, you've worked on, you've put quite a bit into. And here with this 10, that's the completing of some sort of cycle, but there's a defeat in this, okay? That's why I feel like, you know, I'm gonna draw a couple more cards for you couples, because it's gonna drive me crazy. Like, is this like you're just giving up on the relationship, or, you know, did you guys outright lose your home? You know, are you both feeling defeated and let your friends help? Or, you know, are you guys living with friends now because of what happened? That's just the main things I'm getting for couples. Like, I wish I could say more. Like, Aries had, it looked like somebody was planning like a serious surprise vacation, but I don't see that happening here. It's like either you guys are focused on some sort of tragedy and loss around a home or a job loss, or something that's happened to one of your friends or family members, or you're just you, Leo, are leaving a relationship and you feel like it's going to cost you dearly to do so. Okay, so let me but maybe you don't feel like you have a choice. Okay, so with this here, just like I said, whatever's going on, you don't feel like you have a choice. So if this is something that is out of your control, like being robbed, loss of job, all of that, you couldn't do anything about it, okay? And you feel that. Now, if this is how, like, you're wanting out of the relationship that you're in, this is you feeling, again, like there's nothing that you can do about this feeling. Like, it's stronger than you are, and despite how heavy it would be to lose it or to walk away from it, you know, the cost of that, like, it doesn't matter. It's almost like the choice is made for you. Hell, you know, this is general, so maybe your partner, you know, is leaving you, and if that's the case, then, you know, this kind of, the whole message is just reversed. Now we have this Hangman reversed, so again, this is a freeing, a letting go, a no longer being tied to. And then we have the Page of Cups reversed, so this is like, you know, the flirting is gone, the magic is gone, the connection is gone. So either these are the three things I'm sticking for Leo based on these cards I'm seeing. Either you are wanting to end your relationship this month, or your relationship is ending this month, and I don't know, you look okay about it though. That's why I feel like this is more your decision. Or something happened where there's been some sort of loss and defeat. This could be how you're interacting with your partner, just like a lot of fighting and volatility and heaviness. But again, that leads me back to you really trying to weigh the option of, is leaving this relationship worth the cost that it will be to me if I do, okay? And lastly, it could be that one of your friends or family members is going through this, and you and your partner are just very involved in helping them out or picking up the pieces of whatever has happened, okay? So I'm sorry to say, Leo, it looks like there's heavy energy for you guys who are in a relationship, and you know, just hang in there and reach out to your friends who you know could give you advice, or maybe they have resources that can help you. It just, you know, all depends on your personal situation, because this is a general reading. So that's what I have for couples. I hope you guys have a better month of October than the cards predict here, okay? So take care of yourselves. Alright, so for single Leos, and what I mean by single is you're not committed to any one person verbally. Alright, you can be dating one person pretty exclusively, or dating a few people, but there's no verbal commitment yet, okay? So I'm going to pull a Romance Angel card to get the overall energy for you for the month of October. Okay, I guess you get two. So we have pay attention to the red flags, which actually flew out of the deck. I'm probably sure you heard that. And then we have chemistry. So you single Leos, I feel like if you are dating anybody, or you meet somebody new this month and there's a strong chemistry, and like the way they come on is just like so perfect, and they like everything, they say the right things, and you feel like in the clouds about them. With the Tower here being reversed, and then pay attention to the red flags, you really need to consult your intuition. about anybody that you're dealing with, because based on these other cards, on some level, no matter how pretty and shiny it looks, you have some sort of idea that everything is not exactly right under the surface. This person could be, you know, telling a lot of lies, or it's just like it's always one thing after another with them. They have like a lot of dramas going on. You know, something just isn't quite right, and it's like you're not paying attention to that because you guys do have a really strong connection. And this could be, you know, physically, it could be spiritually. You know, chemistry plays out several different ways. It could be a very strong intellectual connection, or it could be all three. So, if you're dating somebody, or you've been seeing somebody, and you kind of feel like things are a little off about that person, the chances are that they are, okay? And if you meet somebody in the month of October where, like I said, it's all pretty and shiny on the outside, you're going to want to really take a deep look on the inside of that person, and maybe even look into their background a little bit. I'm just saying, depending on how you feel. Definitely, though, some things could come out quite unexpectedly, but since the Tower's reversed, that's why I'm saying somewhere in the back of your mind, you kind of had an idea, but you might have been looking the other way. And if something does kind of come out about this person, you're going to just give up and walk away. Now, since this is general, this could go the other way. You could be dealing with somebody and you guys have a lot of chemistry or whatever, but maybe you're kind of being the player, okay? And that might come out this month, okay? So just be forewarned. So I'm going to pull a card for your energy, and then the energy of the person that you're dealing with. Okay, so for you, we have the Four of Flames. So you look good, you look stable, you look steady. And then we have the Sage of Crystals. So really strong if you're a man. Be careful of somebody that you're very attracted to, and you know, she seems like she would be the ideal mate and partner for you, because you know, she's hiding behind that chemistry. Pay attention to the red flags. All is not what it seems with this queen, okay? So if you are a male Leo, and in the back of your mind you kind of question this girl, you know, is she just a gold digger? Because the Queen of Pentacles in the Standard Tarot deck, she's the gold digging queen, okay, depending on how she's utilizing her energies. So I see you as having a lot. And this doesn't just have to be if you are a male. If you're a female, you could be dealing with somebody who is just after you for your resources or your stability, or just to have sex with you, okay? So this month for you singles, just really pay attention to who you're dealing with, okay? Because they may not be exactly who they seem, and they might be interacting with you because they have ulterior motives, but you'll be able to find that out, okay? I feel like it's just going to naturally come out anyways, and you're going to let the situation go. So that's what I have for singles. I know, like, that's not a whole lot, but like seriously, that's so straightforward for you guys. There's just some information that looks like it's gonna come out, and it may definitely be a burden for you to hear it, okay? And you might feel defeated in a way, but trust that it was divine intervention, okay? And if there are red flags, pay attention to them. Don't turn the other way. Don't have rose-colored glasses, okay? So that's what I have for you singles. Be careful, be aware, and have a fabulous month. Now, lastly, this is going to be for somebody that's just on your mind. This may be somebody that you probably don't talk to or interact with frequently, or if at all, okay? Or this could be somebody that you do have a crush on, but you never speak to them or confess like how you feel. Okay, so this, if you really have somebody on your mind, this is for you. So let me pull a romance angel card for the overall energy for you guys and the person that is on your mind. All right, we got religious factors, and I pulled the second one, romantic feelings, because religious factors, I needed some information on what that would mean. Okay, so whoever you're thinking about right away with that religious factors and that Hierophant there in that lineup of cards, you feel a very deep spiritual connection to this individual, but also you have like a tender romantic feeling inside for them. And you know, just even having these feelings, it disturbs you, okay? It shakes you up inside. It's a burden for you to have these feelings that you carry around for this person, that connection. And you feel defeated in it, okay? Like maybe you feel like you and this person truly never have another chance, or whether they reject you or for whatever reason you have to reject them, or just life circumstance doesn't allow you guys to be together. But this could definitely also be a relationship. I feel like this is definitely like an ex-person that you had a significant relationship with. And if it's not like a romantic ex-relationship that was significant, it would definitely be a deep friendship that is very special to you on some level, that has been in your life for some time. Just because we have these two cards here, and then with the 7 being reversed, it's like you put a lot of time, energy, and effort into something that, you know, you had to let go of. So you definitely feel a very strong spiritual connection to them. And you know, they're not coming through so much in these cards. This is just more talking about you. Like, I almost get the sense of you don't have any hope that you and this person would ever get back together, like, or be together. Like, you don't, and that's why you feel defeated in it. It's the feelings that you have, this spiritual connection you feel, is it's a heavy burden to you. And you know, at this point, maybe the Tower is there because you thought for sure by now you wouldn't still be thinking about this person. And it's just like, I'm drawing cards to get your energy and their energy. And here we have this, the 6 of Cups flies out. So you're being really, really, really nostalgic about somebody. And then here we have them as the 8 of Crystal, which is very interesting because that's somebody who, all right, that makes sense. So I think what has you stuck in this space, because the 6 of Cups is a soulmate reconciliation type of card. It's a very tender card. The energy is so sweet, and there's a lot of nostalgia attached to this card. And so here I'm saying you have this spiritual connection. Well, that's depicted right there in the imagery. Okay, like, look at, that's like, you guys aren't kids, but the connection that you feel is the innocence of a child, is childlike in that way. There's the purity of it, okay? And that's the space that you're in when you think about this other person. And this other person, the reason why this is hard for you is because they really did put in the work. They knew maybe more than you did about love and about life and just whatever it is, and they put a lot of work into you. And this is general, but for some of you, because I see this, this man, he's giving this crystal. For some of you, there is hope that it could be again, and that may be why the tower is there. Okay, for some of you, there definitely very well could be a second chance. Okay, and so I'm gonna pull one more romance angel card, because I know that's not the case for all of you. Some of you maybe don't even want the relationship back again ever, and you totally believe 100% it will never be again. But for some of you, I definitely see like there is a chance there. So I'm gonna pull one more romance angel card. Healing family issues. Okay, so in order for you and that person to come back together, there is a lot of healing that would need to happen. And I get the sense it wouldn't just be inside you and that other person. There's like maybe children involved, extended family members. Like there would just be a lot of things going on, a lot of healing that would have to take place. And I would say for those of you who where you feel the spiritual connection so strong, and you're like, oh my God, am I always going to think about this damn person? Like I cannot get over them. I can't not stop thinking about them. And I'm not talking about like you desire them and you're pining for them and wanting them back. It's a different energy. It's where you have tried to move on with your life, but it's like the very essence of them is still so present inside of you, and they're with you everywhere you go. It's like you have, you're connected to each other through an invisible cord, this spiritual energy, and it won't let go of you. And so if that is how you feel, you do have a chance. There could be a chance for you guys to come back together, but like I said, there would be a lot of healing that would need to happen, and only that would make sense to you. Okay, so I'm gonna I didn't do this for everybody, but I'm gonna pull you guys 3 advice cards, just because of the intensity of this, and how deeply you still look connected to somebody, even though it looks like quite a bit of life has just gone on. And maybe that's why you're struggling at this point, because there is a lot of life that's happened and gone on, and you're like, I shouldn't even still want you or think about you, but I do. You could even be in a relationship with somebody else, okay, and that's why you can't see yourself getting back together, but it's like you just can't stop thinking about them. So we have compassion, manifest, and look through the situation. So with these cards, we have manifest, and that's definitely could mean another chance for sure. But what the universe is saying is you need to look at the entire situation with this person, and if you're involved with somebody else, you need to look at the entirety of everything with a very compassionate heart, and not just make your decisions based upon your emotions and what you want and what you feel is best for you. More of an overall scope of what's best for everybody involved. And by the looks of it, no matter what, you should start with trying to heal anything that needs to be healed inside of you regarding your own family, or the family you shared with this person that's on your minds. It's just looks like a lot of healing and a need for you to view the entire situation with very, very tender eyes for everybody involved. Okay, So that's what I have if you're just thinking about somebody, Leo. I hope that helped, and I hope you all have a very fabulous month. Take care.